Hello, Jesus, welcome.
Morning. You.
Good morning, Jesus. Okay, some students texted me, guys. I'm gonna send them the link, and then we will begin. Just a sec. Um, Hello, Luis, welcome.
Hello, teacher and classmates. Nice. Good morning. Sorry.
Good morning, everyone. Okay, guys. Lady, the okay, Thursday. Okay, guys. Let me see the list of students we have on the file on the file, and let me confirm who is here. Okay, so here I have. Mm, For Wednesday, we have Jesus Daniel Perez, which, okay, who is here. We have Karen Paola, okay, she texted me. Daniela Medina is here. Jessica is not here. Rafael Ricardo is not here. Okay. Luis, please make sure that you talk to your, make sure to talk to your tutor, because it's okay, you can be here, no problem. But be careful, because here your name is not listed. Someone texted, I think Rafael texted his name over your name and deleted. I'm not sure. Try to
Uh,
talk to your tutor.
yeah, teacher. I saw that yesterday, but I saw that that was normal because I want my name there, and um before my name was delayed, and I don't know what happened.
All right, but no worries. I can send a report that you attended to my sessions, but that you attended my sessions, but just to make sure anything is misunderstood, talk to your tutor and let her know that, so that so that she can be aware. Okay.
Okay, but I have to write my name in other space or.
Let me just to make sure. Let me confirm. I'm gonna L- Luis Miguel. Luis Miguel Barbosa. Well, you don't appear. But it's okay. Like I said, you can be here in my group. No worries. Just make sure to talk to your tutor about that.
Okay, but it's no problem. It's not necessary to write my name again in.
The thing is that how can you do that? Like, I mean, I don't have that ability, and I don't think you have the ability to type in your name.
Okay.
So the only person that can edit the file is the tutor. That's why. Tell her that, and she will help you out. But no worries. Stay
Okay.
here.
Okay.
Okay. Guys, just a second. If you want, go grab a coffee because we're starting in just 2 or 3 minutes, okay?
Okay.
Okay, guys, welcome. It's good to have you here again. All right, don't forget to take the screenshot for the journal. Before we begin, let me ask you very quickly, how are you? How is your week going? And how was your weekend? Let me start. I did a lot on the weekend. As you know, I'm in the last semester, so the workload is a little heavy. So we are full of tasks, of homework, of research projects. So that's crazy. But here we are. And yeah, from Monday, I've been working. I've been working at the academy where I am, and that's it. My week is going that way. Okay. How is your week going, Daniela? What did you do on the weekend?
Hello, teacher. Hello, classmate. Um, but my weekend it was really interesting and enjoying because I went to a concert with my friends and
Nice.
I only work.
You only work? Okay.
Yeah,
Tell us a little bit about the concert,
in
please.
the Simon Bolivar Park in the
Uh,
Saturday.
who was there?
Um, in here I saw the Joana Ayala and El Heredero. I like because I really went to saw and listen his music.
Ah, nice, nice. We have a lot of concerts coming, but
Yeah.
at the end of the year we have Dua Lipa, we have Shakira. I think she's coming the 1st of November. I'm not sure if it's November or this month. And Damiano. We have a lot of singers.
Damiano.
Hmm.
Oof, I really
Many
like
singers.
to saw my Damiano.
So do I. I listen to his music a lot. And okay, guys, nice, Daniela, that you enjoyed your weekend. Hey, what about you, Jesus?
weekend I was doing a lot of things um, in order to do my university because the deadline was those days, and also I've been taking some courses in the Sena platform. Also, I've been working on a personal projects and spending time with my family.
Excellent, Jesus. Your weekend was productive. How many courses do you have enrolled in the platform?
Uh, I think I was three courses.
You only have 3 courses enrolled? Okay, but yeah, like you have a lot of homework assigned for each one. Okay, we're given 1 month, but that's because the tasks are too many. Okay, and what about you, Luis?
Okay, my on this week I was working on my homework too. I was developing the last activities for the other course, and for that I forgot uh, check this get this guy to English 7, and I forgot that I have to participate in the immediately in the first weeks. In the other hand, I was cha- I was uh, moving to other apartment with my brother, to a little bit apartment, and we was moving the things, all the things for here. The apartment is so nice, it's big, and it's a nice space. Uh, I was interacting with them and my family too.
Oh, interesting. Well, it's good. It's good to know that you shared your apartment. Um, I'm currently trying to look for a new apartment as well, but it's a little difficult to find one here in the north of Bogota. Well, I don't want to go to the south or maybe far away from my workplace. So that's why, no? We need to find a place very convenient place. Guys, sorry for the noise in the background. I live in the third on a third floor, and there is a girl on the first one who has a child, and the child is a little spoiled. Yeah, like malcriado. He screams a lot for anything. So there's a lot of noise downstairs, okay? Guys, let's begin. Hmm. Let's begin. So today I'm gonna share a presentation. Let me see if I can. You can see my screen, right?
Yeah.
Genially. I'm not sure if it's this one. Okay, let's wait for a few seconds. I think I shared the wrong one. Let me let me try to open the presentation. Mm, Let me see. Okay. Uh, all right, guys. So let's begin with this task. I'm going to show you a Padlet. So we will be talking about the role of technology, the role of AI in education. Let's begin with this Padlet. I'm gonna share the link here in the chat. Try to enter. Yes, Jesus, that's the topic. What is the role of AI in education? Please try to click on the link. Once you are there, you feel free to let me try to erase what what the previous work did. You are going to give your opinion, a short opinion about this quotation by Bill Gates. Technology is just a tool. In terms of, I cannot see. In terms of getting the kids working together and motivating them together. Sorry, motivating them. The teacher is the most important part. Give an opinion about it, guys. Take your time.
I can see the word next to working because it's a clip there.
I'm going to send the quotation here in the chat as well. And I'm going to show you also here. You can see it in the screen, guys. Guys, let me check. So we have this notation. Technology can replace humans. That is why it's important teacher's role. That is why teacher's roles. That is why the teacher's role is very important. It's very important. Since technology can contribute to a more dynamic class, it is part of the class just for activity time. Okay, good. Next opinion. I think both parts are so important, not only the teachers, not only the teachers. Wait a second. Both can use technology tools and facilities improve learning process to make the learning process easier. Technology is very important in education, and the AI it's a transformative. Okay, it's transformative in the class, in classes, because it's a method, because it is a method of motivation. It is a method, or you can keep it better by saying, and it is a method to motivate students for your complete task, or to motivate students during the class, you can say, to keep it better. All right, guys, thank you. That's it. That's it. All the opinions are valid, and that's right. So that is, guys, the topic for today. We're going to talk about that role of AI in education. Now, with that said, let me show you quickly this presentation. Wait a second. Here you are. Here. All right. What is the role of AI in education? Basically, AI can help us with a lot of aspects during our classes. We're gonna check them and we will give examples. Artificial intelligence is changing the way we live and learn. Think about Netflix suggestions, self-driving cars, and shuttle. First question, where do you see AI in your daily life? I'm going to give you an example. And then one person, one volunteer, will turn on the microphone and participate answering that question, okay? When I am riding my motorcycle, sometimes Google pops up notifications and tells me, hey, there is a bus route. Would you like to take it? And then it's on me. Like if I want, I can tap on that option to accept or decline. And voila, there you can see a best route with less traffic. Okay, that is one example of how AI is in our lives. It studies the best roads, the routes we have, and picks the best for us and gives us the suggestion. So this is how AI is becoming part of our life, of our daily life. In every single thing we do. Sorry. Daniela, Jesus, Miguel. Who would like to answer that question?
Teacher, for example, in my case, when I prepare my practice, when I need to go prepare my practice with a child. I like to use the Prezi and I write principal the principal themes when I want to tell and want to the presentation, and the Prezi I can help me when this.
So just to make sure you are referring to the material to adjust
Yeah,
it to make it better.
yeah,
There you go.
material I think, but it's like a formation the idiots. Yeah, no material because material I my
Mhm.
teacher they say the material is more the how do you say como manual.
Manual, the same.
Yeah, manual. When I use my
Mm.
computer, it's only like a videos or audios only. But the Prezi is only go the organize my areas.
Nice. Basically, that's it. It facilitates a lot the way we do things, our work. That's
Yeah.
one clear example, Daniela. All right. So, what about you, Jesus? Please.
I use AI every day when I use my phone. For example, my camera uses AI to improve pictures. Also, Spotify suggests music that I like.
There you go.
And I also notice when I use grammar checkers for my English and to practice English also.
There you are. So, that's another clear example. And yeah, it suggests music that we can listen to. I don't know how magical is that, but it detects our likes and the type of music or our topics of interest, and it shows us a lot of suggestions. It's like an algorithm that is changing constantly according to your behavior and the things or websites you click, you enter. It studies everything. Miguel,
Yeah,
what about you? Sorry,
it
Danny?
personalize it personalize our experience listening to music.
Yes. Yes, that is the word. It personalizes our content. Okay, okay. Luis.
Okay, teacher. We can, as we see in a lot of plays of our, in each play of our daily interaction, we can see, yeah, in social media, of phones, um, um, and we can use AI for a lot of things, not only for look information, and not only for suggestion. Uh, AI is a tool that can uh, make easier the words we have before, after, and we can in facilitate our work. Um,
Mhm.
for example, we can use AI um, for develop new areas. For example, if you have the idea of create a new factory or a new project, you can ask AI for areas, and not only for that, you can give them instruction for make better, for make or the plans. or the guide or the step you need to do this project or to create a factory or to create I don't know how to say to create
What is the
un
word?
negocio, algo así,
A business?
a business, yeah. I forgot that. And not only for we have to for not forget that we can use of course AI for learning process too in our daily life to be easier, to be faster, pardon, faster.
Learning processes.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. Thank you, Luis. And here we're gonna talk about that, about the learning processes, the methodology, how it can help us in our classes or in education, how it is involved. So AI, help me read this, Daniela, please.
Yeah. AI is transforming education by personalized learning, improving specific, creating novel tools, novelate.
There you are. So, talking about personalizing learning and improving efficiency, what do you understand about this? Personalizing learning. Guys, any idea?
Maybe it's like when I say the use the personalizing learning.
Mhm. Yeah, that is basically one example. And what about efficiency? What do you understand about it, guys? Daniela, maybe. Efficiency.
Uh, we can do things that we make in an hour before. After we can do this same thing in some menus with the AI technology and tools, and we can work faster. If I believe that
Yeah.
is
Yes. So like you said, okay, I'm going to tell you my experience. My experience using AI at work. Uh okay. Let me to explain that to you guys. I'm going to share my my work material so you can know a little bit about how I improve efficiency using AI at work. Okay, wait a second. Okay, so have you heard about the PPP method? Do you know something about it? PPP method. Okay, PPP method is what we know as presentation, practice. Any idea about the last one?
No.
And production. We usually start with a warm-up activity at the beginning, right? Then we start with a presentation, with a practice, and with the production. For example, There at that academy where I work, people usually okay, we can have a maximum of 6 students, similar to American School Way, but it's similar. That method is also worked in American School Way. So for example, let's pretend that we had, wait a second. Where is it? Let's pretend that we have these lessons. I'm going to give you the example with this. I'm going to give you the example with the level of B1. Let me check first. Okay, wait a second. Shoot, it's not this one. For example, we usually have six students, okay? We teach the 6 students. The 6 students can have 6 different lessons for that class. The idea is that first we explain the topic with inductive grammar. That is the first base. Explain the topic with inductive grammar. Okay. Then we have a practice phase, and in this practice phase, students have 10 minutes to develop some exercises. And finally, we have the production. In the production phase, we need to assign a task for everybody. And the task must be related to a real life task. It's like a simulation related to the real life. For example, maybe a complaint at the hotel, a job interview, a doctor appointment, psychology appointment. It depends on the kind of topics that the students checked, reviewed. With that, well, that is the most difficult part, because we need to organize, like we need to create a task in 5 minutes. While students are in the practice phase, they have 10 minutes to do some exercises. So while students do the exercises, we need to create the production phase. But can you believe, like, in 10 minutes it's difficult to create something with a lot of instructions for each one. So the idea is to improve efficiency and the quality of our work with the help of AI. For example, let's talk about this situation. This is a simulation of a real estate agency. So for example, some students have this topic, the topic about, that is in A2. The topic is, for example, expressions of quantity, to talk about the neighborhood, like a lot of traffic, a lot of noise, there is much crime, many bedrooms, quantifiers, to talk about quantifiers, countable and uncountable. There is the space is very big. For example, this the topic of evaluation and comparisons. So we use like my apartment is not as big as the other one, is not as spacious as my last one, is bigger than this one, and so on. Other topic, for example, wishes. I wish I could have a new apartment. I wish my neighborhood weren't noisy, too noisy. What else? And we have many topics. The idea is that we can combine the topics, the different topics of students in a single task. In that case, real estate agency. And there is how AI can help us. So we give the instructions to create the task in just 3 minutes. I usually take 3 minutes to create a whole task. So, for example, in this example, I had Monica, Eurins, and Sarah, 3 students in my class. Sarah's topic was adverbs before adjectives, plus conjunctions, plus modal verbs can and should for given recommendations. Eurins' topic was the use of quantifiers with how many and how much. And Monica's topic was the use of there is and there are plus prepositions of place plus the question of how much and how many. So this is a production task. How you can get your students motivated, how you can make them talk, make them interact each other is with that, the help of AI. So for example, help me read the instruction given here, not by me. This instruction was given by AI. Daniela, please help me read that instruction. I'm going to maximize the presentation. Only the context.
Okay. Sarah is a landlord showing an apartment to Erin and Monica, a couple who wants to change their apartment. They ask questions about transformation, services, and safety in the neighborhood, using how much, how many, and quantifiers. Sarah describes the area using adverbs before adjectives, conjugations, and modal verbs can, should, to give recommendation, highlighting both positive and negative aspect.
There you are highlighting both positive and negative aspects. So I cannot, like I said, how can I create this task in less than 10 minutes? 10 minutes. It's a the instructions are too much. So we have many instructions and it's difficult to organize everything. Okay, so I just let the chat know, listen, these are the students I have today. These are the topics. Please help me with a production task where everyone interacts, where everyone has a role, and that's it. And ChatGPT gives me everything in just like I'm not sure if Jesus or Luis said that about efficiency. So it gives us what we do in 1 hour. It can gives us in just a 3 minutes, just a few minutes. So there you are. It specifies. So for example, Sarah is the landlord, and Eurin and Monica they are the tenants, the new tenants. El arrendador y arrendatario. Okay. And there you are. This is a clear example of how you can personalize learning. There are some other cases, for example, ¿cómo se personaliza el aprendizaje? De esta forma, for example, job interviews. This is another clear example. For this example, job interviewer with interviewees. We played a simulation of a job interview where, for example, in this case, we have Marlon. I had Marlon, Camila, and Anna. I had 3 students in one class, and the level was A2. Help me with the context, Luis. Help me read it, please.
Anna is conducting internship interviews. Camila is playing as a veterinarian intern. And Marlon is applying as assistant engineer intern. Each candidate will be asked question based on their grandma's topics.
Thank you. So, like I said, Marlon, everyone was given a role, no? For example, Anna, she's the interviewer. Camila is a woman, a girl that wants to apply for the position of a veterinarian. And Marlon, he wants to apply as the systems engineer. El contexto puede haber sido un poquito más específico. Por ejemplo, Camila is applying as a veterinarian intern and Marlon is applying, pero ¿dónde? Ok, entonces hay ChatGPT si le faltó más. Igual, nosotros podemos personalizar el script para que sea más completo y así garantizar un mejor output. For example, en este caso, what I did was to ask Camila what is her dream occupation or what is her occupation, and the same Marlon. What they said, Marlon said, teacher, I am a systems engineer. And Camila said, teacher, I want to study veterinary. So you want to be a veterinarian? And she said, yes, I want to be a veterinarian. So what I did was personalized learning. Why? You can personalize learning when you teach your students the topics they have. For example, Camila's topic was infinitives and gerunds for uses and purposes. And Marlon's topic was gerunds plus short answers. And Anna's topic was two-part verbs. So basically, we can personalize learning in that way. When you use likes and this, when you use likes, the likes your classmates have, the topics they are interested in. For example, my guys are interested in soccer. Maybe they are sportsmen and they love tennis, volleyball. So I can use that context to talk about the English topics. In that way, they are more interested. The learning is personalized. So in that case, what Anna did was like to say that, like welcome, the welcome part. A veces cuando ellos no, eso es otro. Cuando ellos no hablan, porque he tenido estudiantes que de verdad no les gusta hablar, no están acostumbrados a hablar el inglés. ¿Qué pasa? En ese caso, también la IA nos puede ayudar a facilitar el trabajo. ¿Cómo? Simplemente se les da un script. Ya son para casos específicos. Eso es un ejemplo de ideas que pueden tomar a futuro. Entonces, supongamos que en este caso, Ana fue la que tuvo el rol de interviewer. Ese es el rol más fuerte porque es la que tiene que conducir toda la sesión. Como entrevistadora, tiene que iniciar y hacer preguntas y hacer todo. So, Ana es una estudiante tímida y a Ana no le gusta hablar y Ana tiene miedo de cometer errores todo el tiempo. Ok, cuando yo los veo súper bloqueados, ¿qué hago? All right, go ahead, no worries, read the welcome. Y ahí ellos, welcome, everyone. Welcome to today's interview session. I'm glad to have you here. Entonces la idea es personalizar eso poniéndolo como con espacios en blanco. Welcome, my name, rayita, is que ellos mismos completen. That is the idea. Lo mismo para para la despedida. No saben cómo terminar, no tienen ideas, no improvisan. Ok, cuando tengo ese tipo de estudiantes, ¿qué hago? Go ahead, no worries, read the farewell. And in that way, students can get involved more in the class. Okay. Basically, that's what I wanted to tell you about AI. Remember that AI can help us improve our learning, our students' learning process, personalizing their experiences according to what they like, according to their context, their occupations, their likes. And that's it. Improving efficiency, guys. That's it. Okay. Now, with that said, let's finish the presentation. The presentation we had today. Let me check. We left on AI is transforming education by. Here you are, guys. Like I said, personalized learning and intelligent tutoring. Help me read this, Luis, please.
AI analyzes student data and adapts lessons to teach learning. Intelligent tutoring system give feedback and guidance in real time.
Intelligent tutoring systems give feedback and guidance in real time. Like that, guys. I wish I had a chat who I can talk to improve my writing skills when I started learning English. It's like a personalized person who is like a robot, AI robot, helping us. That is that has a huge impact for someone who wants to learn English. That it makes the process way much easier. Some vocabulary to be reviewed, personalized, adaptive, and feedback. Adaptive, like I said, adapto las actividades al contexto de los estudiantes. Tú puedes adaptar las actividades a lo que los estudiantes, a la vida de los estudiantes, a qué se dedican, sus gustos y así los estudiantes más se interesan más en la clase. How does AI improve the learning experience through intelligent tutoring systems? Like I said, by chatting just with a chat, you can improve the writing skills. Help me read this one, Jesus, please.
Administrative efficiency and virtual assistant. AI automates grading and attendance. Virtual assistants answer students' questions anytime. Key vocabulary, grading, attendance, tracking, virtual assistant.
And there you are. Once again, answer questions anytime. There you are. You can practice writing skills. And hey, listen, I'm going to tell you a story. Tell me if I make any mistake. And that's how you can improve the writing skills. This one, Daniela, please help me read it. All the slide.
Content creation and early interventions. Yeah, creates intervention materials like games, simulation, and virtual labs. It also identifies learning gaps and helps students before they fall behind. Key vocabulary, interactive material, mo- how do you say? Material,
It is just
monitoring,
monitoring,
monitoring
yes.
support.
Thank you very much. So like I said, it helps us track our progress, our mistakes. It actually personalizes our learning as well if we want to. Okay, and let's see. Administrative efficiency. Well, we were talking about efficiency not in the administrative area, just in the learning process or during the time you have in classes. One of the reasons why teachers quit in my job very frequently is because of that, because of the production phase, because they don't have enough time to create them, and uh, and because the in the academy they are forced to create that task at the end. Otherwise, they are not complying with the methodology the academy has, and that's why, guys. Hey, I can help us manage our time better. Content creation and early intervention. AI creates interactive materials like games. Okay, that's what you said, Daniela. More vocabulary review. Help me read it, Luis, please.
Vocabulary review. Personalized learning, lesson at your own speed, intelligent tutoring system, um, a private digital tutor, administrative desk, to grading attendance reports, visual assistant, a chat bot answering questions, uh, early intervention, support before failing.
Thank you very much. These are basically the topics we have touched on today, guys. Okay. Very quickly, guys, you're going to confirm if that is true or false, okay? AI can give feedback to students in real time.
It's true.
It's true.
Exactly. AI makes teachers do more grading.
It's false.
Exactly. AI can help create virtual labs and simulations.
It's true.
True.
That's right. What I said, no? I created a lot of simulations, job interview, um, hotel complaint, a doctor appointment, and many simulations. Look, this is what I said. Real estate agency, a guided tour, a travel agency, a clothing store. Let's go shopping, for example. Let's go eat something at the restaurant, a police report, a psychologist appointment. So, those cases, esta es la parte más divertida de las clases porque aquí yo veo reflejado qué tanto aprendieron los estudiantes o qué tanto prestaban atención durante la lección. Y en esta parte los estudiantes salen con muchas coincidencias. O sea, hay estudiantes que son muy creativos. Hay estudiantes que se lucen literal. O sea, salen con cosas que yo no lo esperaba y excelente. Porque literal improvisan los simulacros y hacen que la clase sea más amena, más divertida. Le sacan risas a sus compañeros. Mientras que hay estudiantes que son tímidos, son tímidos, pero es por el tema del vocabulario, que no tienen buen vocabulario, entonces por eso no les sale el speaking. Entonces yo los trato de guiar, la idea es que ellos sí o sí hablen. Sí, no es una excusa, sí o sí hablen, esa es la meta, ese es el enfoque, que hablen. Hasta ahí. All right, and the last one, AI completely replaces teachers. Jesus, true or false?
False.
Of course, that is false. Will never ever replace us. Guys, it's time to demonstrate what you learned with a quiz. But don't worry. Don't forget that this quiz won't affect your score for the participation of the performance. Es muy aparte, no worries. Please access the link that I'm gonna send and let me know if you're able to pick the answers. You can start now, guys. I just sent it. Guys, please let me know by raising your hand if you finished, so I can confirm. Gotcha, Jesus.
I finished, teacher.
All right. Thank you, Daniela. Let's wait for Luis. Luis, how are you doing?
I finished, teacher.
You just finished?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Okay, guys, did you take the screenshot?
Yes.
Yes.
Before we finish, guys, okay, let me thank you for today's session. I'm going to stop sharing in this moment before I tell you something, okay? So just a sec.